still both wrong then.
Yes, we are. Do they mean flat sea? Because, like, I can also, like, try to... You know what I mean?
Exactly 2 ends. Where is it different then?
Hold on.
Oh, maybe it's because you got, like, random bits running around. Maybe you have this bar in between.
That might be the thing. I can't have any connectors. You see what I mean?
Wait,
I have to have just C's.
Oh,
I know.
found it.
I know what
found
the
it. I found it. I found it. On the
What?
The nose end where of your constructor, you have it. You were off by 1 again. The last C ring.
No, it's more than that because it's still doing that.
No, yeah, but you're still off by 1.
Over here, down here?
Alright. On the top. Alright. Go to where the nose will be sticking out of my ship.
Got it.
Alright. Now, the very last few angles is off. Oh, and the one the one right before it too.
Angles are off. What are you?
Check your diagonals near the top. Wish I could.
I don't think. It says flat C.
Yeah, your shape is wrong. No, it doesn't say flat C. It just says C shape. But your units are not right at the very end.
I'm using the. You know what I think it is? I think it's the connectors. It has to be a C with nothing else.
Well,
because I did. Okay, by the nose, you see where I removed a whole bunch of blocks, or where I'm removing blocks.
Actually,
now?
let me come over to you and I'll just point it out real quick.
I'm actually in the space station build block
Yeah,
right now.
no, you're
all the
fine.
way
You
up.
do that. You stay right where you are, and I'm gonna be in. I'm flying a ship into the
Hey,
drydock.
better yet, let's do OSHA lighting. Bring a green light with you. That way, if you don't show up, I'll see the green light.
I'm right here at it, looking right at it.
Put a green light at it.
I don't have a green light.
And I can't hear the OSHA man.
Well,
My thoughts are not that they're not equidistant. The
No,
reason I know that for a fact is because I made sure to put a bar barrier at the very
they're
extension.
equidistant, but your stacking or your weird. All right. Your C cone is wrong. Your pyramiding is over here is wrong at the very end. You got your 2 last ribs aren't unique compared to the other 20 you've got up. Where my nose is pointing they're both wrong.
I don't. You don't seem to understand. I can't see you.
You can't
That's
see
why
the
I wanted
spaceship?
the light. Oh, now up there. Okay, see, that's not where the thing would have been.
My nose was going to be sticking out of the big ship.
And I promise you, this is not.
This is
why
wrong
it's
right
broken.
here.
I promise you.
And this
I
one's
promise
wrong
you
right
it's
here.
not why. Because this one, and I promise you, it's none of this. You know how I know? Because it was giving me that error before I'd even put any of this up.
Okay.
So, like I told you, it's the connector bars way out here that make it that I was using to go equidistant. Like, it has to have an exact shape. I mean, I need to fix this, yes.
Okay. I did see this wrong because you told me they had to be exactly the same, so.
They do. Hold on a second. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on here? Do I need to go up one from the base, or what's...
Let's see. Look at this one over here.
Boom, boom, up. Boom, boom, up. You see? I'm following it from this bar over here, which I need to remove this bar because this bar is also not supposed to be here.
All right, you fixed the first one. Now.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Look at the top. It didn't terminate properly.
It terminates like all the others.
No, it does not.
It doesn't. What the hell did you do?
Thank you. Thank you. Look, I'm going.
How did you? I know people are going to be yelling at us later. Like they see it.
Probably.
They see it.
And you know why? What I meant by I had terminating bars like showing me. I wasn't just guessing.
Here you go. Here's what's wrong. You don't have one under here.
Is that the word? The one that's missing?
Yeah. Technically, this is not touching. Corner to corner doesn't mean touching in this game. You gotta have it. You gotta have the block right here where I'm standing.
Right there. Look, like that.
Nope. Well, that will work, but it's now wrong still. You gotta put it down here where my
you
body
see,
is.
that's what...
On the bottom, not attaching the side, but under it.
Yeah,
Like
but
that.
now it's off to the other ones.
Well, no, it's right with every single one else except for this one, because this one's off right here. You got a 3 tall versus a 2 tall right here.
Okay, so
And it needs to also touch under.
damn, this is so hard. Now you
Yes.
see why I was wishing that there was a
Oh yeah, no, a copy paste function, which would be
Yes,
wonderful in this
something.
game.
there. Is that correct?
I believe so. Now,
Still giving the
yeah, I think it's
invalid.
because you don't
It
have
has
it
to be
connected.
I think I know what it is. Hold on. I think I'm like 90.
Oh, we got it broken here.
Hold on. Let me remove all the bars I used for measurements.
Yes,
Yeah.
and replace
Because there's
them
only
with
supposed to be one thing in the back connecting them all, right?
yeah. Runs right through your box right here. There's not a half. It's not connected.
Yeah, it's because this isn't the thing. This is just, you see, these are just hull blocks.
Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Boom. Right there, like that.
Ah, but we still get the group in unit on valid.
No. Hold on.
How to shipyard?
Well, we will figure out Shipyard. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, those are underneath. Okay. Okay, take a look at theirs and see, like, watch it and like look at like not just where the C is, because obviously our C is correct. My thing is this invalid C shape. It needs. I'm thinking it needs to be flat. But
Let me check.
exactly, what does it say? Exactly 2 ends. Unit group invalid must.
No, it doesn't have to be flat.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't have to be flat. What I'm more worried about is the brace that puts all the C's together. Oh, this one doesn't even have a C. Here's a problem.
Oh, that might be it. Boom.
Did it?
Oh.
Boom. I love your optimism. I'm bridled, literally.
Shipyard.
Yeah, me, Broham.
Remove the bracer or the weird bars in between.
Okay. Oh, you mean over here? We're just not space engineer-y enough. Okay. So there needs to be one brace. Is that correct? Am I misunderstanding on that, or?
Let me get the definition again.
Because what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna create one long brace that goes across all the C's and remove those funky-looking ones. You see? Hey. Well, Clutch doesn't know how to build shipyards, so Clutch can eat a dick.
What did he say?
He said he wasn't impressed.
He's never. Well, that's for you, not for him.
No. See, he is a Moogle in training.
All right, let's see here.
One
Place
day-
down the shipyard computer and select it. All shipyard modules have to be connected to it.
Okay.
Place down an arc or a U shape. Both ends have to be in one straight line. All right, so it doesn't matter how big your U is. Place another arc that looks exactly like the first one to create a corridor. Oh.
I'm sorry. Could you restart that one? Am I just
Okay, no, we're making a corridor. We're doing it right. My brain had a thing. It's backwards. Maximum.
Clutch says he's made a shipyard. Well, if you made a shipyard, get on here and tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong. Instead of
Maximum
watching me
distance
act
to arc
like
to arc is
Jagger
currently
wins.
50 blocks. Oh. From arc to arc. All right, maximum distance. We can't make them beyond, but we're well within the 50. All right, we're good. But it's configurable in the block behavior config. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. Place down exactly
I
one
need a
shipyard
Coke can,
core
not a
anchor
shipyard.
anywhere in the corridor you can orient. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's messing up. Is you can orient this block in all 24 directions like a rail.
Orient. I thought that was a racist thing to say nowadays.
Or orient like your direction, not the place.
Oh, okay.
So then this says, and you're done already. Oh, like this is easy. Woohoo!
You're done just like that.
It's so simple. It's unlimited,
See,
but
if
the
they say
shipyard
arc to arc, that's the thing that confuses me. The arc to arc. I'm assuming they mean from one tip of an arc to the other tip of the arc. I didn't go any further than 10.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like you can
Unit
go
must
with only
be-
50, and it's still good. Like 50 blocks between, and as long as you're within the 50, you only need like 2 tines or 2 U's.
Kutine, like the Jamaicans? Or?
No. All right, let me find another. That's on the Starmade update for ship or when they release shipyards. Starmade general discussion. Let's see.
He said he'll show me, so he's logging in. To show
Oh.
me. Everything you know about shipyards is wrong, Mog. Is how it's gonna start, probably.
Yeah, like, what do they need in the U-shape part? Like, I mean, it looks good. I know this is how you make it virtually
it's the
unlimitedly
braces
sized.
that's making it mess up. That's my attitude. I still think it's the braces messing it up.
Or remove that brace across the top then. Oh wait, now you got like 4 things saying. It's like you got 4 separate.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Now all
It's
the
like-
braces think they're separate.
Yeah. Haha. Okay.
So we need to
this is
definitely
going somewhere.
have. Huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna do like what they said, and I'm gonna just have one line, only one line connecting multiple groups together.
Because before we only had 1 issue. Oh wait, this last one's not connected.
What do you mean?
It's not connected. There's nothing behind it.
Nothing.
Look at where I'm looking.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. Oh.
Done. Fixed.
No,
Aw.
it's. Are you serious, Jack?
I'm bad at timing.
Bad at ruining my.
Why are
whole
they some of?
plan.
Why did some of these connect and some of them
Hold
don't?
on, I think I know what the deal is. If we just take our time and
Wait for
fish
clutch.
out.
Yeah.
I think I figured something out. I figured out one thing.
That's one thing I was just reading, but you want to read the other thing?
I think he wants to read it all. He sounds like the educated kind of fellow that does those kind of things.
But is he?
Oh yeah, dude, he doesn't read patch notes, but he'll read. I am making a literal copy of what they made on the Starmade thing. That's the thing that kind of bugs me. And this is what I was telling you about mimicry and why I don't like it. Because I could be mimicking it, but because I don't know some inane detail.
Maybe you should wait until we get some information. Now that we got people working on it.
I don't believe any of it. I will work.
No, now you.
I will work until I bleed. Now, how about that? Being caught all the way outside. Hmm?
I don't like being caught outside. You apparently like being caught outside.
Okay. Ta-da! No. I did yours. I did yours. See how it feels? But now it's one unit. It's one thing bitching versus 15. I did something.
It's true.
Let me go back to what he was saying. You need a Coke can. You need a Coke can, not half a Coke can. Everything they show us is half a Coke can. Like everything. Literally everything. Oh wait, we got incoming from Volcon. Oh, new message.
All of the pieces are in place for our final victory, except one. I will give you further instructions.
GDI has made Sarajevo secure territory. Destroying their comm center here will prevent them from alerting command as well.
Need an anchor, but it's not gonna stop bitching without an. Even if it has an anchor, it's not gonna.
I
stop
think I
bitching.
got a different transmission than
By the
you
way,
did.
Jack, I need you to come park in here again.
Okay.
We removed all that excess. I removed the brace thing.
Well, first off, get it working, and then we'll make a brace thing.
Clutch is saying it needs an anchor.
Okay.
So, I
coming.
need the very thing you speak of. And this still isn't big enough. Like, we still need one more rail to do your ship.
Yep.
Yeah, I have an anchor block. See, it's right here, ship core anchor. But you have to put that core wherever the core of the ship that we're gonna have it show up is. But inherently, this unit group, whatever C shape is exactly. Here, I'm gonna go.
If you get really close to it, you can figure, like, right where the U is and the unit group, you can tell which tine is having issues. Because that one's linked to that one. I think it's the second to the last. Yeah, it seems like it's the second to the last.
I'm gonna. Howdy. Try changing the blocks that are connecting the ribs together from the shipyard blocks to hull or something. So yeah. If I remove it, do you think that's gonna change anything? I mean, I need you to go more to your right. More to your right. A little bit to your, or sorry, left. Shift left. Up. Like directly up. Now shift left a little bit more. Keep.
Dude, I'm almost hitting the wall.
I know.
Like, I'd rather not make it this tight if we need to, unless we're gonna crank these out. Because if I edit
You are 4 blocks away from the wall. You're fine. You're just nervous. Just show me where your core is. Do your thing like you did last time. Sprout your antenna.
Okay, 1 second.
That is not an antenna.
That's where it is.
I mean, I can remove that last rail to see if that's what the problem is.
It's not the last one. It's the second to the last one.
I see what you're talking about. Well, then we will look at it and find out what the problem is.
Yep. I'm currently just flying around it right now, trying to see why is it different.
Because it wants to be a jack in its life. See what I did there?
No, I completely glazed over it.
Okay, so that block is in place. Oh, uh-oh. I made a boo-boo.
You didn't connect everything to it?
No. The arrow on the top of it shows which way a cardinal direction of forward. Hey, at least I noticed the problem, not look, a lot of problem happened.
Yep, right here. How do we get off? Because I backed up, that's right.
There we go.
But yeah, that's the same. Perfect.
Okay, Vulcan Space Station. Broke. Why is this broke? You are broke. This is... You sure it's not the last one? Because it looks like it's centered on the last one. For me, when I come over here.
It looks all right. It's just that's the one. The U is attached. Like if you run around and look at it, the U is attached to that certain block on the second ring.
Maybe it's just too far. You think? Oh, I see. If I get closer to it, it's this.
It seems to be anchored to that point.
I don't know what it could be. Here, I'll put some measurement blocks down, just to make sure things are parallel.
Did I bounce my ship around? Where the hell is my turret? Oh, there's that.
That matches up there, so bottom and top have to be correct. Because they were on the same symmetrical doodad. Yeah?
Yeah, I guess just rebuild it and see what happens. Like, rebuild that section.
Did it stop pitching?
Nope.
I can remove that last one, see what happens. Maybe that's over the 50, you know?
Yeah.
When they mean arc 50 to 50, they mean like the whole box is 50 and you're going to have to condense the size of your...
No, I think you're allowed to stick out either end then.
You know, perverts think that same kind of thing. Okay, so now it's still buggity boop. It's unit invalid. That did nothing. You see? So I'm putting all that shit back. I'm gonna watch this. I'm literally gonna just watch the clip and maybe make some sense. I don't know. This is by Rage Login. Keep in mind it should be C or U shape with one of the ends always open. So it could be, huh? You think I can make a flat C shape?
Maybe?
I'm gonna roll back tip.
I'm not sure you
Okay.
can. I think you have to make a
You can make one too. Hold on. This dude is like fucking taking coke while making this video.
Yeah.
Working knowledge of build mode, creative mode enabled, ask an admin, some basic tips on how to assemble at least one refreshing beverage, so on. Okay, so keep moving, blah, blah, blah. This build took over an hour. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whoa. Every group of the shipyard must be no further apart than 50 blocks. You will need at least 2 arrays, but you can have many more and have them grouped up tightly.
So 50 total.
Total.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So our ships can just stick out either end then. As long as it meets the requirements of the size, wide, and tall, it's fine.
We're about to find that out.
Because that makes sense. Because the video imagery of all the ships I'm seeing and when talking about shipyards is these huge ships sticking out either end. So.
All right. Remove question. Clutch has a question.
Uh-oh.
I might have an answer, dude. I don't know. Why did you just find a blueprint easy? Like, because we want to make a shipyard to where we can easily pump out blueprints. This thing, like, you just throw blocks in it in a blueprint and it goes on its own.
Yeah, but why didn't we find one and just build it from the blueprints? Why didn't we blueprint a blueprint so we can blueprint our blueprint?
Because that mimicry thing I said, if we just do that, then we don't really know how they work.
Jeez, because we want it hard here, Clutch. Jeez.
No, I want to know how. Just like he wants to know what love is, I want to know what shipyards are. I want to know where the anchor block is. Too much.
I don't know, not really, actually, because that's what he would have done to you. I mean, here I am building a Star Destroyer. Like, it's not like I don't have. It's bad. We'd have to build like. We'd have to build another 8 of these to match how many of them I have in Micro Machine.
Is that like something you and your symbiote do?
No.
Micro Machine.
No. Well, we used to. I mean, like, well, I don't have a symbiote exactly.
See, okay, look, it's 50. No, it's not 50 apart. Son of bitch, are you serious? There's no way. Look. There's no way this motherfucker is only 50. I'm like looking at it right now. There is just, no way. Maybe it is.
Count. Use your measurements.
No, I'm not that. This dude's.
Did you wait? No, that last one's still making that weird thing. So I think it's that one at the end.
No. It's not 50 yet. It's not 50 yet. See that silver block? That silver block is the 50.
Oh, so we're under 50.
No. And apparently English is not your forte. Okay,
You're
come
not
here.
my forte.
I don't plan to be a 40. Come here. Okay, so you'll notice there is a silver bar on top.
Yes.
Of the rail. That bar is marked out to 50. You see that? That's 50. Now compare that to what the dude has in the image. It doesn't feel like 50 is a thing. I mean, if this thing quits bitching right now, it is. Did it quit bitching?
Yeah, but you have to have the U's at the end of the 50.
Hey, it quit bitching.
No,
That's
it's
what
still
you
bitching.
need to know. Not to me.
Nope, unit group invalid.
Where?
At the end.
It just says shipyard structure. Okay, there we go. So, yeah.
I think you have to have your U's at the end of the 50. Like on either end of the 50.
What do you mean my U's? That's, huh?
You've been building with C's or U's. I think your U's or your C shapes have to be on either end of the 50. Like at the end of the 50 and at the beginning of the 50. No, they're not.
They are. In fact, that's a 50 by 50 space right now. I assure you that.
Yeah, but you look.
Go ahead. No. Come on, Bill Nye.
Right here.
Pull out yours.
Right here. This is the end, not the beginning. Well, either side. This is the end and beginning. This is where a U needs to be.
By that
right
same
there.
science, doing this would fix that.
Well, let's see.
Nope. Nope.
Well, we're still both wrong then.
Yes, we are. Fuck this game.
We did something wrong.
I went into the out. That's what the fuck I did. Oh man, like I've had housing projects less fucking difficult than this shit. Look, I'm telling you, this space right here is 50 by 50 by 50. The only thing that can make it smaller, let me check to see if my Z is over 50. If my Z is over 50, then it's way too much.
Well, your Z is definitely over 50.
The line of the brace.
But
hold on. But look at his shit. I mean, is that ship like super tiny in there? Like, is he part of the wee people? I don't.
Maybe we should pull one off and see why it's working.
No, we don't do that. Okay, that's 50. You see this? So that's 50.
All right, so let's reduce down to 50 on all of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 50 by 50 by 50.
And then we'll know if the 50 matters or not. Because I know there's some bigger ones for sure.
Just remember, you invited me to play this aggravating game.
Hey, you logged on, and you're the one that wanted to build that.
No, I wanted the premise of it. I didn't necessarily want to take on the heartache, but I did because I knew no one else would. Sound familiar?
You make so many assumptions.
No, I made none. That was all fact.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see? Because if I test things, I don't just run with it. Like some people.
Hmm.
It doesn't look like it's bitching.
Are you? It's bitching.
No,
Are
it's
you
bitching.
sure all of this stuff is connected to the computer?
Yeah, I hit Shift V, everything has a purple thing on it to include the
Okay.
anchor. Maybe remove this shit right here. Maybe, I don't know, this is somehow causing some sort of malnutrition. I don't know. I just wish these things would work. Just make a C, and then life will be okay. Okay, I made your C. Is it too much of a C? Like, did I curvature too much, you know what I mean? Like that dude's
Yeah.
video? Like, hold on. Do I just need to... What if I do this? Oh, you know something? Technically, it's bigger than 50. Hold on. You want to know how I know?
Yeah.
Because C makes an arc, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm
still,
gonna put
that
her
thing's
up.
freaking huge. How is that? No. We're,
Yeah, no, right. I'm shrinking this, and it's like going counterintuitive to the build. See, that's 50. That right there is 50.
Oh. Bonk, have you tried blocks in...
What?
I was asked in local.
Have I tried blocks inside the ship area? Like, can I get a clarity on that?
Does it have to... Does the... Well, no, it's still talking about the C shape. So...
I'm living on the edge, if that's what I mean. Okay, that's... Yeah, because see, that can't be 50. That's 51. Do 50. Okay, so that's 50. I mean, I could try to remove this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. Is the bracket's the hardest part to make. The length is diddly shit. So I don't mind cutting off the the strands just to see if that's the problem.
Yeah.
He has gray blocks inside his shipyard. No, those gray blocks are for measuring, dude. Nope. Watch. Okay. No, I'll work with Genius Incorporated. Let's remove all gray blocks. Boop boop boop. All gray blocks because...
You must forgive him. He gets a little
No.
agitated.
Oh, I do. I latchkey. Because here's the deal, dude. Like, you can't say something in the last 5 minutes that we've been doing for the last 30, you know? And with Clutch talking about half Coke cans.
How do we make half a Coke can?
You're half a Coke can.
I might be. I feel like I need some more pain meds just for my brain.
Okay, so look. All of the shit is out of the middle. Wait, oh. Is this... Okay, see, that's not even in the area right there, you see? Same thing with... This shit is technically in the area, so let's move this. Because I'm going to make sure there's no oops and accidentals. I am very thorough. Remove. Okay. Is it still bitching? It is still... But there's no gray blocks in there! See, it's not that I think you're an idiot, dude.
Wait, there are
It's
still
just-
gray blocks. 1 second.
No. What gray blocks? That is the anchor block. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. That is the anchor block. That is a double. Unless they can't be on.
Alright, tell us a little bit more what you just meant.
Yeah. A random cardinal action.
Not a C. Alright, how is it not a C? Are you talking about the ones that are still touching it? Is there only supposed to be like one block touching the entire structure?
Yeah, cause see, I went to Shine and
you can fuck Mog. Don't fuck me over, please.
Yeah. You tell me to go to hell. But in the actuality of things, I went to Shine and I counted how many blocks that they made on their stair step, and it was 17, I believe it was 17 or 15, and that is the exact same count, 17 or 15 block up and down. So unless Shine is wrong, don't think they are. This is not the correct design. All honesty, I think it's a flat shape. I think it needs to be a flat.
Do we have too
See,
much
Red
of a...
Alert is saying remember how I started off by saying we shouldn't go with what they said on the update, that we should just do a flat, like, half box thing?
But that would make a C.
Yeah. Well, it would still make a C. Look, I'll show you the C.
I mean, it makes like an Atari C. Actually, that makes sense. Make a miniature one and see if it works.
I'd have to go build it to a different computer and all that shit. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess.
just remove it from this one.
Why can't you? I'm working on this one, and then you do that.
I'm trying to get it so we can go
Do
blow
you see
something
my
up.
design thing?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that C is how I initially wanted to do it,
Well,
but
would
I
that
was
work?
told by viewers that no, I was told by viewers that that's incorrect. So, who am I supposed to listen to now? I've gone through a bunch of videos. All the videos use the staircase method, up to 15, and then 15. As long as the top and the bottom were 50 is what I counted from arc to arc, as it's stated on almost every single design thing. And I'm not saying that, you know, there isn't an best way to do this. It's just, it's really weird when you copy somebody else's design and it's completely different.
I
See,
mean-
I'm being told by Red Alert it's diagonal lines. It's got to be straight lines. So
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
gonna,
hell,
I'm
let's
gonna
try
roll
it.
with.
I mean, the only
that's what I'm
thing
saying.
I'm assuming what we could do is we break it back down, and as we're building it, it should like show, so like it'll stop making this weird.
What I would wish that people would do is speak English and in the entirety. What does 50 blocks arc to arc mean? Does it mean point to point of the arc? Then say that from tip to tip of the longest point of the arc.
Yeah.
Or does it mean the entire grouping? Because we've also made from 50 to 50 over there. And I'm gonna stick with Red Alert's idea. I'm gonna go from like flat and see how that works out. You know, okay? I'm never upset with trying new ideas, but I am upset when somebody thinks that, well, didn't you just turn it off and turn it back on? No, dude, I just sat there and let it make that noise for the last 30 minutes because I'm an idiot. You know. Then again, I've
Well,
seen a lot
you
of
have to
stories
admit
like
that sometimes that
and-
question has to be asked.
No, it doesn't. Not to a
Yet-
person that fixes.
Mm,
Not to a person that fixes things on an engineering level.
it does.
No.
Because
I
every
use
now
rubber
and then
ducks.
they
You
make
use
mistakes.
rubber ducks to solve your problems? I do.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah, the rubber ducks don't talk back. You do. Stuff up. We're trying to like do time photography of like building, then tearing it down, then building and tearing it down, and building and
God.
tearing it back down. It's what it feels like, doesn't it?
Yeah, with a lot more arguing.
Dude, it's space. You're supposed to argue.
Well, I mean,
If you're not arguing, you're not playing space correctly. Because remember whenever you told me not to put the dampeners on and it was like the best possible thing when we were careening through space and you were worried? Yeah, see, arguing happens.
I would
it's
rather have been
fair.
careening through space because we weren't being shot at by the pirates as bad. All
It was-
situational.
It was one pirate.
It was all. Well,
It was
yeah, we weren't
one
even
guy.
prepared for it. We would have been eaten alive.
His name was Fanfir, or Fanfir, or whatever.
Oh, well, that now, yeah.
F-A-N-F-I-R. Yeah, that was the only dude doing damage to your thing, and
Well,
he was a pirate.
bitch slapping us around.
Well, I was in the other seat. I wasn't getting slapped any which way. I mean, I was part of the slapping. I wasn't necessarily slapped. Oops.
However, I'm concerned with the whole the gray blocks thing still because I've seen some of these builds that have stuff all over those, even inside the area. Like, how is that? Unless they have to be not connecting across, that could mess it up because of.
All I
messing up
know
the
is that if
C-shape.
this C-shape works right here, then I'm gonna be the happiest guy because it goes back to my whole like, I don't believe in Roman buildings. You know, I believe in beauty meets architecture, but I also believe in getting the shit done. You know, like the only reason I put that bracketing system is because it was assumed that flat would be broken, flat wouldn't work. So,
Zone's trying to upload his blueprint for us.
oh, that would be awesome. They were incorrect about the last 3 galactic, what is it? What have yous? The GNN, Galactic News Network. I don't know what they're talking about.
think
I
we can-
heard that they were featured on Rick and Morty. How about that,
Oh. I love those guys. Wish they'd visit us more often.
guys? Like I'd want to deal with that shit. Hey, I found a problem.
What's your problem?
Well, not a major problem. Minor one.
Showed me how wrong I was.
I told you how big people make things in this
Oh,
game,
I know.
and like to
I've
me,
seen them. I've loaded them into the, like the Star Destroyer being 1-to-1 ratio. Oh my god.
to me that immensity is what like breaks it. I mean, it's not that it's bad; it's just
Well,
it's
it
what
doesn't
breaks
break the game completely. It's like the game is meant to be that way, but planets don't match. Like, think about it.
Okay, I'll give you that. I wouldn't mind these giant, like, star destroyer, server destroyer machines if they got rid of all planets. They did that, I'd be all on board because every server owner knows, balls to bone, fuck, please don't plan on a planet. Please don't build on a planet. Please don't land on planets. Please don't do anything on planets. And if this is the attitude that you have, well, gee, maybe planets aren't a good idea. And it's not like one server admin saying this. You can go into Shine's forums and you'll see a healthy amount of people bitching about, well, couldn't we just do this? And the attitude from Shine is always, well, that's just
oh,
not
I'm
the
sorry.
design target.
I need to go turn my ships off or something.
Oh God, what happened?
We have friends, I guess.
Do we? Ah, yeah, we do. Zero Zini. Nice.
Sorry
Oh,
about the
what's
Star
up?
Destroyers. Can you
You
handle it?
fucked with me?
Oh wait, here's guns are going off now.
Oh no.
This could be bad.
Violence. Are we having violence?
Looks like violence might be happening, and I can't get to my ship fast enough.
Hey, you know what makes me feel good while violence is happening? I'm about to finish the sea, and then I can say, your fucking idea still doesn't work. I'm sorry. It wasn't your idea.
That's mean.
I
Be nice.
I'm not nice.
You're running our viewers off, Mog.
I don't give two shits
I
about
know
our
you don't
viewers.
care.
They should be in space.
You should be a nice spaceman.
Polite.
You should drive a Star Destroyer and be nice. While you like incinerate their planet.
Look, come here. Is this a flat-looking sea?
Give me a second. I'm gonna dock before it dies.
I'll do that. And don't you die. Is Haas docked? I mean, he's cheap. He's
I don't
kinda like a
know.
woman
I
in
don't
the
think we
evil-
docked him.
I don't, and there's no gray blocks in there. And see, I have right to be upset because that dude was saying something that just ain't no damn sense.
Well, no, he thought.
And I understand people want to help. I understand. But
we're
like,
missing something
you
that's
know,
important. We're missing a very important.
Can I say that is obvious?
Like
And
we
I
haven't
have
found
gone
the right
with-
instructions yet.
This is my fourth design. Fourth. Because I built one before in the past. I built the one originally that just like would still keep erroring, and then I was like, well, I'll get that after the fact.
Pretty cool
Then
ship there.
there was what? Let me get into build mode. See if we can get somebody on the big screen here.
Enslaver class battleship or battle cruiser.
Yeah, Slaver. So does he fight for the light then? Because you know.
Enslaver for that kind of name?
Well, I mean, look. You tell me who works in
shit,
where's
that's
it
a-
at?
oh, he's trying to blow
wow,
my
that's
Star
a lot
Destroyer.
of things.